What's up, everybody? It's Michael Davis, Ado Black, the Professor of Women Wrestling. Welcome to my review of Wild Women Wrestling Season 2, Episode 8, right here on PW Hustle Dome. Now, last week's episode's main event was not as I expected it to be. And then no contest after the two women in the match start fighting on the outside. Literally exactly 2 minutes in the matchup, and we all thought it would be like a hard-hitting matchup between the Beast and Vicky Lynn McCoy. But in a no contest, they briefly talked about it in the beginning of the show. You had referees breaking it up. The Fab Four came out, Penelope Pink and Long Star and Miami Street Heat tried to break it up, but they just kept on fighting until the show went out the air. But they did mention they're gonna have another matchup, a rematch 22 down the road. But until then, that was all that we left out. That we saw last week. But hopefully this main event, episode 8, was any better than last week's. Here's hoping. But before we get to that, the main event was just the Wild World Championship matchup between Princess Aussie versus Tormenta. We have a couple matches beforehand. The first match of the episode, you have Adriana Gambino taking on Stephy Slays. Now, these two have had pretty interesting history, because he was following on social media, mainly on Instagram. He saw that 3 years ago, where Adriana Gambino got a busted nose, a bloody nose from Stephy Slays, and I know that Stephy Slays had that much aggression on her, because you see her going out there being spunky and charismatic and all this energy. You know that she had that dog in her. You catch my drift. But I guess Gambino messed around and she found out how dangerous Stephy Slays can be. But this matchup, we have Gambino taking control of the matchup early on. You have her attacking the arm of Stephy Slays majority of the matchup. And also they mentioned on commentary a former Wild superhero, Nikki Alliance, aka the Lioness. And when they mentioned her on commentary, it was kind of random yet cool at the same time. They mentioned how both Lioness and Gambino trained together and they came into Wild together. And to this day, they still best friends. Of course, Lioness and NST, right now she's hurt. She's still rehabbing her ACL tear, MCL tear that she suffered last year. And Gambino still in Wild, and she also is trained by former WWE superstar Tyler Breeze and current AEW star Shawn Spears. So there's that. But going back to the matchup here, Stephy Slays is trying to get back in the matchup with her bad left arm. She's the clothesline, the monkey flips, crossbody from the middle up. And at one point she did a DDT. But I thought that was the end of the matchup because he spiked Gambino's head pretty damn hard. But they only got 2 count. Gambino hit the boot on Stephy Slays' arm. We all thought that was up yet. But no, Gambino says that's not how you got to end this match. You got to end the match the only way you know how, with the Self's Kiss, defensive net breaker for the win. And after the match, you had Gambino on the microphone saying that, hey, I'm 3-0. I'm 3-0. I beat Denver Flores, I beat Chantilly, Chella, and I beat your favorite Stephy Slays. Where's my title shot? And Mr. McLean over here had the nerve to say that she doesn't deserve a title shot. Really? Really, McLean? This chick has been winning matches ever since this season. She had also winning matches last season when we launched. I don't want to see no repeat of 2019 where you have Teddy Jones win every single one of her single matches and not have a single opportunity at the World Championship. I don't want to see that happen with Gambino. So give her a title shot already, because he's more deserving to have a title shot right now because he's been winning every single one of her matches so far this season. But I'm gonna move on to not spatch out. Cause I gotta spatch out a little later when I talk about next week's episode and the match they announced for the tag titles. But till then, talk about tag teams. We gotta talk about the next match, the tag team match, where the Brat Pack take on Tiki, Chamorro, and Chantilly, Chella, otherwise known as Tiki and Cece. Now, this is the first time that these two have been teamed up, and they both of them are fan favorites, and everybody's on their side, while the Brat Pack just dastardly heels as they are. And BK with them had a rap was anyway. BK trying to get an upper hand, but Tiki and CC doing pretty well for themselves at a tag team for their first time being a tag team. They have really good chemistry, and I wouldn't mind them being a permanent tag team with the chemistry they had here. Early on, they had Tiki Chamorro here in the area code, or the 619 or a Rey Mysterio fan, but they didn't get all of it. They didn't get hit Gigi hard enough, because Gigi immediately starts choking Tiki with the top rope, and that's what they did with doing the whole match. Gigi and BK to taking advantage as they can when the referee was not looking, choking them out on the ropes. Tiki trying to fight through, trying to get the tag to CC to Chantilly, Chella, but BK and Gigi trying to isolate her throughout the match. But lo and behold, here comes Chantilly, Chella coming in, attacking both Gigi and BK with kicks, and also me and the Minds headbutting each other in the middle of the ring. Delivers an uppercut to BK, delivers a knee to the face to Gigi, and then hits a double drop kick from the second rope. And then you have Tiki Chamorro taking down Gianni on the outside with one arm spear, and then you have BK with him get hit with the Chella cutter for the second rope from Chantilly, Chella for the win. And again, a pretty fun tag team match, and I would not mind seeing the team of Tiki and CC in the near future having more matches as a team. And now we get the next match, where we have the Gatekeeper, the chick from the 612 with a mean 1-2, Krush, taking on one of the Wild News superheroes, the gold standard, Golden Collins. Now, the only gold standard I appreciate is Sonny Benjamin, so let's get that out of the way. You may be the gold standard in the WoW, but gold standard is always going to be Sonny Benjamin. But I digress. You have Golden Collins having a video package before she come out, talk about how she's has her eye on the prize, and she's gonna be the best in WoW, the WoW World Champion. And this match was a really good matchup. A really good showing from Golden Collins. Much like Carrie Jinx, I don't know if she had any wrestling experience prior to WoW, but if she didn't, she did not show it here. She did not show that she was unexperienced. She did really good against Krush. At one point, she had the perfect plex on to Krush, and when Krush trying to look for the KO cluster, which is the middle rope Superman punch that she does, Golden Collins catches her with a spine buster, and it's kind of funny that she did that, because she did the perfect plex, which is Mr. Perfect move, and she did the spine buster, which is Arn Anderson's move, and both of those legends are from Minnesota, and Krush from Minnesota. So like, kind of go hand in hand, and she maybe she had that in mind. She didn't have that in mind, probably, but it's kind of funny how she did moves from wrestlers from Minnesota, and she going up against someone is from Minnesota and Krush. But you have Krush and Golden Collins trading stocks in the middle of the ring, back and forth, and out of nowhere you hit Krush hits the lights out for the win in the middle of the ring. So once again, Krush is another WoW superhero, a newcomer in WoW. She took out Kyrie Jinx. She took down Gloria Giller, and now this time around she takes down and crushes Golden Collins and spoils her debut in WoW. And speaking of debuts, we have another one next week in WoW on episode 9, because the Song Twins will be defending their WoW Tag Team Championships against the team of G.I. Jane, no, not Jay Pick Smith, and the new WoW superhero, the Classmaster. And this is what I'm talking about earlier on in the review. You have someone like Adriana Gambino, who would have been winning matches, who's been undefeated so far this season. And you have someone like the Classmaster, who's just now coming into WoW, who has had him 8 matches, and so he gets a title shot before Gambino does. See how that doesn't make sense? I mean, you have someone like Classmaster who would make her debut next week in a title match, while Gambino is winning match after match, and she does deserve a title shot. Like, make it make sense, McLean. Make it make sense. But anyway, speaking of tag team champions, the former tag team champions, Miami City Heat will also will be asked next week as they take on Los Peditas, Silvio Sanchez, and Vivian Rivera. But we're gonna talk about this week's main event, which is the Wild Championship match between Princess Aussie and versus Tormenta. And before the match, Tormenta was in the back talking about how Aussie has been lucky lately. Was he lucky when she pinned you for the Wild Championship in the True Threat match 3 weeks ago? Was he lucky when she pinned you last season in their one-on-one match? Was he lucky then? Because I'm pretty sure you was in a one-side luck when she got pinned by Aussie twice this season for the Wild Championship and last season. So call it luck, but I call it a spade. I call it you just being unlucky going against the Aussie. But you have Aussie versus Tormenta for Wild Championship. Really good matchup between these two. You have at one point you had a Tormenta hitting a modified Pentagon driver. They said Michinoku driver, but it's a Pentagon driver. I know when I see it. Okay, you don't know what it is, look it up. But she hit that. Only got 2 count. You have Princess Aussie trying to find it back. At one point you had Tormenta and Aussie on top rope. It looked like they gotta do. It looked like Tormenta was gonna do a powerbomb from the second rope, but Aussie contained control. She ended up doing her corner and take it down Tormenta. And it was a really good matchup between these two. But we got to close the moment of the matchup. You have Princess Aussie hitting the cutter down under, and then on to the top rope where she does the Aussie splash. It should be a 3 count, right? But no. Sophia Lopez, the world's greatest attorney, distracting the referee. And out of nowhere you see the Fab Four coming in and attacking both Tormenta and Princess Aussie in no contest. 2 weeks in a row, no contests. I mean, the match was better than this match was better than last week's main event. I mean, it lasted more than 2 minutes, but again, another no contest. But while they were getting attacked by the Fab Four, Tormenta and Aussie, here comes the Beast, clearing the house, taking down all members of the Fab Four that were in the ring. Penelope Pink, and she gets taken down by Choke Slam, and they also have Vigilant McCoy and the Beast facing off, and the Beast lifts up Vigilant McCoy, and she gets hit with a Choke Slam in the middle of the ring, and that's how the show ends, with Beast on top. Again, a good episode, but again, it's unfortunate you have another no contest, having Fab Four coming in and attacking both Princess Aussie and Tormenta, but having the Beast come in and clean house, taking down Penelope Pink and Vinny McCoy. Also mentioned that Lon Star over here beating up Sophia Lopez. And one way I can find the words to describe this fight. That's right, a cat fight. They had a cat fight on the outside while the Fab Four were taking out Aussie and Tormenta, and then the Beast coming in, taking out, cleaning the house, and being the last woman standing. But that's how my thoughts on this episode 8. Let me know down below what you thought of the show. Do you watch the show live, or you gotta catch it later on YouTube when they upload matches on YouTube? And make sure you like the video, subscribe, tap that bell on YouTube about don't miss any of my videos. Hope you guys had a great weekend. And again, I know a lot of people probably didn't watch actually I know some people were watching Wild more than watching Collision or Crown Jewel, because Crown Jewel happened in the afternoon when you're in the US, while Collision was probably watched by 300,000 or 200,000 people. But hey, I'm just saying, people are watching Wild more than AEW at nowadays. Mainly the Rampage and Collision. But not to toot my own horn or toot their horn, but it's true. But enough of that. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Again, like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Matt Craziness. Follow me on Instagram, Michael Davis 612. Follow the Hustle page at the Hustle Fandom, and subscribe to the PB Hustle on YouTube. Until that time, I'm Michael Davis, Black. I'm out.